Do you refer to certain items in your wardrobe as your sexy sweats? If so, you may need to bring the sexy back into your wardrobe. In this series, we're going to learn how to tart it up just a little bit, and what better way than to look at the style icons from pop music. This series is called Pop Tarts. So while it would be delicious and fattening to discuss these types of Pop Tarts, we're actually going to be looking at another type of low fat percentage Pop Tart like this. So whether you are the mom of three or grandmother of three, there's always room for a little tart. In this episode, we will be looking at Good Girl Gone Bad, Rihanna, to learn how to tart it up. This is Pop Tarts, and there's always room for a little tart. If you are unfamiliar with the expression tart, it is more of a British expression. It means a nubile young temptress who dresses teasingly and provocatively. And yes, even if you are the grandmother of three, you can tart it up just a little bit, and I will show you the ways that you can do it. Of course, there are different levels of tartiness, shall we say. So in this series, we'll be using something called the tart scale. So maybe you're down on the lower end and you want just a little tart, just add a little bit of something to your wardrobe. I'll give you options for that. Maybe you're more in the middle and you're looking for career looks, but still have a little sexy something to it. I'll show you looks for that. Or maybe you're going, hey, I'm in that category. You're saying grandmother of three, I cannot be having anything super sexy. We'll find a place for you on the tart scale. Or maybe, like I say, you're looking for romance, so you want to go whole tart and want to go full Rihanna. I think that's what we're going to call it in this episode, how to go full Rihanna. So we're going to have those for you as well. In the previous videos of this series, we looked at Beyonce, we looked at Katy Perry, so you may want to go back and take a look at those. In this one, we are going to be looking at Rihanna, like I said, Good Girl Gone Bad. So that is what's playing on the playlist today. So here's the look we will be taking inspiration from. Found this gorgeous photo online. I was unable to find the source of the photo. I didn't know if it was like on Instagram or some other social media site, but this is the outfit for the style inspiration. And as usual, before you press pause or just completely exit out of the video, allow me to state my case and show that yes, even if you are on the lower end of the tart scale and don't want anything sexy, you can take something from the style inspiration of Rihanna's wardrobe. So let's dive right in. As usual, we're going to start off a little easy. So we're going to start off on the little tart end of the tart scale. So really with that Rihanna look, the most important thing, well, I say the item that I'm incorporating the most into these looks are those gladiator sandals. So she had on a pair of very fierce thigh-high gladiator sandals, super sexy. Now, if you're just a little tart, you can't have the thigh-high ones. You're going to go for just the simpler, lower style gladiator sandals. Now, gladiator sandals are sexy because, you know, they tie and lace up. So it's just something sexy about it. Same thing when you have lingerie that has ties and bows and you have to lace it up. It just looks sexy. So the same applies to gladiator sandals. So you see it was just a very simple denim dress, a tan hobo back that matches the sandals. But of course the dress is a little bit sexy. It has the spaghetti straps. It has an asymmetrical hemline, so it's short in one area, and it has a frayed hemline. And I like that because that adds a little something. You don't look too polished and put together when it has that frayed hemline. Now for those of you watching and going, okay, that's still too much tart for me. Remember with this look, you can add cardigans, you can add jackets to this look to cover up your arms, to cover up some of the chest area if you are a little uncomfortable with that. But really the thing is to take that lace-up gladiator sandal that Rihanna had that was thigh-high and just incorporate that into a lower style. That makes you a lot more comfortable, but still has a little sexy. So let's tart it up a little. Let's go half tart, just a little half tart. Okay, what would we do? So again, we have those gladiator sandals, but we're taking them up a notch. You can see that these are a little bit higher. These would go probably to underneath the knee to the top of the calf, kind of. Okay, so these are a little bit higher, a little bit more lacing up, a little bit more sexy. Okay, and then it's just a very simple kind of shirt slash shift dress kind of style, very loose, not form-fitting. What would make this even sexier? So you do have the higher gladiator sandals. And if this was a shorter style dress, there would be a lot of skin showing, a lot of legs showing, which makes it sexy. And you see we just paired a very simple kind of modern statement necklace with it. I love that because the dress has the color blocking in it. And again, the necklace has this kind of block shape to the items on the necklace. So it's very modern, artish, color blocky. So I love that. Again, take it up a notch, a little half tart. Remember, you're showing a little bit more leg, and the gladiator sandals get more dramatic, right? They inch up a little bit. So you can probably guess where we're gonna go if we go whole tart, right? We go full Rihanna, as we're calling it in this video. What does that look like? And again, that's not gonna apply to everybody. Almost everybody watching this video can get away with this half tart look, again, depending on the length of that shirt dress. So this is half tart, but really, it's not too bad. So let's go see whole tart. What does that look like? Okay, of course, for this look, we are gonna actually recreate those thigh-high gladiator sandals. You can see super sexy, a pair of black ones with a pair of super short shorts, similar to how Rihanna had, but a loose fitting top, and then it still had the necklace on there that made it very cool and edgy. So again, the thing that's super sexy about this is the thigh-high gladiator sandals. Again, see how they're getting more dramatic the more to the right we go on the tart scale. So to make it sexier, you just make them more and more dramatic. And then it has the super short cutoff shorts that go with it as well, but make it super duper sexy. So there you go, how to go whole tart. Now we're gonna get into the section called the remix. So we're gonna take the different looks we created earlier and then see how can we remix them. So you may be looking at this video and going, okay, that's great, but I go buy these and I'm sexy and I can only wear them one way. Not true. So I want to show you how to do the remix. So here we go. Let's make those swaps. So you can see with the denim dress, we made it more dramatic. We added the higher gladiator sandals to it. To the middle outfit, we made it sexier. We added the thigh-high gladiator sandals, super sexy with that. And then to tone down the whole tart look, we added lower gladiator sandals and added that same hobo bag that we had on the denim dress. So again, just mixing and matching. You buy them once, and there's a million ways that you can wear them. Okay, so there you go, the remix. Now, if you want even more looks, you're still not completely convinced that you can take style inspiration from Rihanna, I have a case study to help prove my point even further. So the case study actually looks at her Needed Me video, and we are taking style inspiration from the looks there. So it breaks down the looks that were in the video. It's a super sexy video. She's like this sexy assassin. I will warn you that it is a very sexy video. There's a hint of nudity, shall we say, when you watch the video. But from that, there's so many different looks you can create. So as usual in the case study, we have the different looks. So we have the mommy tart look. We have the weekend casual fun, just running around weekend tart look. We have the date look, right? Those of you trying in the get a man category. We have the working tart look, which is really one of my favorite looks of this entire series. And it takes inspiration from that beautiful blue dress that she wears in the video, and you'll find out in the case study it's actually not a dress, but it takes inspiration from that. And then last but not least, we have a look for the real estate professional. So again, it's another work look. Specifically called this out and gave it to people that are real estate professionals. As you know, I work with a lot of them with what I do. So there you go. You want the case study. All you have to do is use the link below to download. So you're going to click on the link. It's going to open up in the shopping cart, fill out the information. You can see the total, $0. It's absolutely free. So you do that and you'll get the email to go download that particular case study, and you'll get all of those great looks on how to tart it up even more. Like I said, it's from Rihanna's Needed Me video. There you have it. That was the Rihanna jam on this Pop Tart playlist. So the next one, even more exciting. All of these are exciting, but the next one is Miley Cyrus. Yes, I went there. I went there on this video series, and I did it with the Miley Cyrus one. So make sure you catch the next one, and if you haven't seen the previous ones, go look at Beyonce, go look at Katy Perry. Those are really good as well, and you can see the case studies for those. So thank you for watching. See you on the next video, or should I say next song? Okay, thanks for watching.